Oh shit, Natsuki's new name is Jeffrey. He's a fucking butler. It's the Fresh Prince of Re Zero. It's a new fucking dawn. It's the dawn of the butler. Yeah, I know I'm late. Yeah, I'm fucking late by a lot. Something came up. Okay, kiss my ass. Anyway, Natsuki, he's just coming out of his coma, right? And he's still playing games. He still think he's on a mission. It's a video game and whatnot. Don't get me wrong. I would be thinking that something's not right. It might be a game. I mean, it's probably more likely is a game because when he dies, he comes back. But I think he's going a little too deep into it. You know, a lot of he thinks that when he woke up, he went to a library and found out it's a magic library. The girl can move the fucking room around. Which I don't think she's moving the room. She's moving the entry, the doorway around to the room, making like portals in the other rooms and whatnot, in order to keep moving this library so nobody can find it. They say it's full of like magic spells and shit like that. And if you get your hands on it, you can become uber powerful. And he's thinking she's an NPC. At this point in time, I wouldn't treat anybody as an NPC. These motherfuckers are smart. They can answer questions and shit. They can have normal conversations. They get mad. They got emotions. Yeah, it might be an NPC, but it doesn't feel like it. I wouldn't treat it as an NPC. Girl, her name's Beatrice. Bitch beat the fuck off out of him. She beat the brakes off his ass because he was aggravating her. But she used some type of magic spell to absorb his mana, which is the magic power. Now she absorbed some of it, came out, which tells me that he has the potential to use magic. Cool. She says, being that she did that, she knows he's not a threat. Okay, cool. Anyway, she knocked his ass out, so he got knocked out again. And Natsuki wakes up to some twins, and they fucking with his name. As soon as he wakes up, he's hearing his name, and he's like, stop. He said, stop playing with my fucking name. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. You gonna stop playing with my fucking name. That's what he kept saying to them, to the twins. He said, don't play with my fucking name. When you hear when my name come up, put some respect on it. That was kind of fun. I like that part. Anyway, Natsuki, he ends up training Emilia. He's showing her calisthenics and shit like that. I don't know how far that's gonna get her. I don't know if she needs it. It might help. But I thought that he was gonna be getting some training. I would have thought that he was gonna be trying to get training. Anyway, the owner of that estate, he's back, and Natsuki thought he was a damn clown. He said, oh, you got clowns in here. He's patting the dude all hard on the damn back. The guy's shoulders going like this. Every time he hit him on the shoulders, his shit was going like this. He was mad at Natsuki, but he said, you know what? This dude doesn't know. He didn't know who he was fucking with. So he forgave him. And he let him in on a little secret. He's the owner of the mansion. What's her name? Emilia. She's next in line to be the next monarch. They passed out those insignias for people that can become a monarch. Like if you had one of those, you're in the running, you could be the next ruler. The king went missing. After he went missing, some strange shit happened. The country went out of whack. And now they trying to get shit back right and get it tight. Get it right, get it tight. That's what they're trying to do. Emilia, she could be the next queen of the kingdom. But if you lose that insignia, you can't get shit. It's like the golden ticket from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. She's got a golden ticket, but if she loses it, it's a wrap. So I'm guessing the person who wants that, if somebody else get it, I guess they can come up and say, hey, I'm going to be king of or queen of the kingdom, or I don't know. I don't know exactly how that works. But that would make sense. That would make more sense to me, because if you steal it, like let's say it was a piece of fucking wood and it was just garbage, But if you had it, you can become the king. But if they give it to somebody else and the person uses it, it's useless, and you still can't become the king, it wouldn't make no sense to steal it. I'm thinking the only reason somebody would steal it is because if they get their hands on it, whoever has it is in the running to become king or queen, or is in the running to become monarch. That's what I'm thinking. Not a monarch butterfly, but like a monarch, like a king or queen. You know, that's what I'm thinking. So anyway, Natsuki had a bright idea. Since he saved Amelia, they said they would grant him one wish. Well, not one. They said they'd grant him anything he wants. He said, I only want one. He said, I only want one wish. And he's not Ray J. He says, let me work at the mansion. And in his mind, he was just trying to find a place to live. That's what he was doing. Remember, he's broke as hell. He ain't got no place to stay. Fuck it. He said, let me just be let me just work here. Also, I thought that he was trying to get training in that. And remember, he thinks he's playing a game. And he could be. But he's treating it too much as a game. And he thinks, okay, I'll just be a butler here. That's part of the mission. And eventually they'll say, hey, I'll don you as a knight and you go slay dragons or some shit. That's what I'm thinking is going through his head. Anyway, he starts his job off. He's shitty at every fucking thing. The twin, you know what part was funny when they found out the twins? They said that the one with the red hair is good. No. It's the one with the blue hair was good at cooking. And then he said, oh, the other one must be good at cleaning. And she says, yeah. And then she says, so you're not good at cleaning. She said, no, I'm better than her at cleaning. And he said, well, that bitch is useless then. If you're better at everything, then what's the use of having her? Well, you got 2 fucking hands now. That's all. Well, 4 hands really. So yeah, you got another set of hands on deck. Why wouldn't you need that? Get the work done in half the time. That seems legit. Anyway, he starts his work off and he's fucking himself up. He's shitty at everything. Every time he looks, he's cutting his hands. And I mean, he's cutting his hand for no apparent reason. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's funny as hell. Every time he blinked, he cut himself. Now, anyway, he's actually getting to Amelia. She's starting to like him. He's like her. They getting ready to go out on a date. That was cool. His hands all fucked up. She asked if he wanted to, if he wanted her to heal his hands. He said, "No, I'm gonna leave it like this. That way, I'm reminded of all the hard work I put in." He's been doing this for 5 days, right? Now, when the king came up missing, Natsuki shows up. So the bullshit that's going on in the kingdom, he's a suspect in it. They don't believe he did it, but he's still a suspect because they don't know that he didn't. They don't believe it though. Anyway, that dude Joswald, he's starting to seem real suspect to me. And the reason why he seems suspect because how many times do we see a fucking Jafar? They seem like decent people, and they're going to be like the king or queen's advisor or something like that, and they turn on them. That happens so much. And then he's talking to one of the twins at one point, and he's asking about Natsuki, which makes sense. He says, is he a spy? And then the girl says, he's too conspicuous to really be a spy, but basically she was saying, if he's a spy, either he's damn good or he's terrible. He said it's so fucking obvious that he would be a spy because he ain't good at any fucking thing. So maybe he's in there just trying to get information. We don't know about it. So, but it's just hard for them to believe it. They said if anything, he's not a spy, but we don't know just yet. Either he's real good or real bad. We don't know. So that's what that is. But he's trying to keep information on this girl. How come he ain't got the other twin with him? Right? That's what I'm wondering. He only talks to he was only talking to the twin with the red hair. Is it that the other twin doesn't know and he doesn't want the other twin to know? I don't know. It could just be the other twin was asleep. I don't know. What if the twin is evil and the other one's good? I don't know. But it just seemed a little suspicious. And then at the end of the episode, he goes to sleep. He wakes up, all his scars on his hands are gone. Dun dun dun. That was like the kicker of the fucking episode. So what could have happened to his scars on his hands? Now they made it seem like this is such a strange and mysterious thing. We got to figure it out. I think they're right. It could have been Emilia sneaking in his room and healing him because she just wanted his hands healed. But that wouldn't make sense if he said that he didn't want any help. Why would she force that on him? But she could have. It could have been Giles Wall who didn't know. He just seen his hands all fucked up and healed them. But why would he come in that room at night? Could be Beatrice, but she don't like him. So why would she give a fuck? So how did his hands get healed? So all the ways of his hands being healed is kind of strange. So to me, I'm thinking maybe it's him. Maybe he has powers. He's got a healing factor now. He's already starting to level up. You know, all that training he did for 5 days straight, maybe that was a level. He went up to level 2. Once he sleeps, he gets he heals from whatever injury he has. Maybe so. I don't know. But he's been doing the Butler thing for 5 days straight now. Did he get all those injuries on the same day, or because if he would have got them on different days, then him healing himself while he sleep would kind of be strange unless he leveled up that day. And that's the reason why I didn't heal before. You get what I'm saying? Like, it would be strange. And so I'm not sure about that. But I would try to figure out how the fuck I'm healing. Who did it? Did I do it? Am I getting better? You know? Also, the girl, when she figured out what he was trying to do, he said, I needed a spot to squat. She said, why didn't you just ask to stay as a guest? You didn't have to be a worker. And he was like, oh, fuck. He said, I messed up. I wasn't thinking. That was funny as hell. This episode was funny. The only thing that really happened was we got a sense of what's going on around the mansion. We meet a new character. The dude seems a little suspect. But the main thing is at the end, how did he heal? What happened? So I'm going to give this episode a 4. It was fun. It was a fun episode. A lot of the stuff wasn't overly interesting. The Giles Wall dude, he's interesting because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck he's doing because he seems suspect to me. And then figuring out that he can heal, figuring out that he healed at night, that's interesting. But other than that, this was just a fun episode. Seeing him get fucked up, that was funny. Okay, Yo Mean, long time no see. What did you think of that song I sent you? It's all right. It's not bad. Okay, the main guy, Skepta, is very good, mates. He's very good mates with Drake, and Drake is signed to their group and has a tattoo BBK. Okay, and Skepta. What does Skepta mean? Okay, that Patreon money is better than I thought. It would be. I hope you're going to buy One Piece Burning Blood with it. I can't. It ain't that much. The Patreon ain't that much. I'm happy with what I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy I'm getting anything, but it ain't. I can't be buying no damn games. I can't buy shit. Okay, I'm going to watch this episode later today. You better put some respect on my name, aka Birdman. What did you think of it? That was funny as hell. Do you really think Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce? And if so, are you next in line? In terms of Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce, I heard through the grapevine that she said it. But do I give a fuck? Not at all. Would I be surprised? Hell no. He's Jay-Z. He can have almost any woman on this planet. So, I mean, like, I don't care who she is. At a certain point in time, she can get boring, especially if the guy can get any woman he wants. I mean, this is Jay-Z we talking about. I know she's It wouldn't surprise me. I'm not saying he did it. I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me if he did. But I don't see the big deal, the big issue. And from what I heard, she forgave him. So who gives a fuck? Okay, I mean, I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to criticize their relationship. If they cool and they enjoying their relationship, I'm not going to say shit. Okay, what are your thoughts on Scarlett Johansson being in Ghost in the Shell? I ain't got no. Here's the problem. People are mad about her portraying an Asian character. And here's the problem with that. They think you're racist. You don't want. How come white people can't play other races? And well, because if a black person plays another race or a Mexican plays another, then it's a problem. You know what I mean? Like, look at what's my man name? Michael B. Jordan played Human Torch. Hey, he can't play Human Torch. Human Torch was white. You explain what they kept saying it's gonna make him different. How the fuck is being black and white any different? Yeah, but you gotta say that he's from the ghetto. No, the fuck you don't. You could be a black person from the same suburban neighborhood that a lot of white folks are from. They keep saying why they change the characters so much. We grew up on. They always change the characters. They give the fucking characters all different types of backstories all the fucking time. They switch them out for new fucking heroes all the time. They change this, they change that, they change this, they change that. No problem. But as soon as they change the sex or the race, it's a problem. And the crazy thing is, if they change them to an alien, cool. But if they change them into a black person, oh my God, they're trying to take everything. That makes no fucking sense. And then a person will sit there and say, well, how come they won't just make a black hero? Because all these heroes are set in fucking stone. They're set in stone, baby. All these superheroes that we watch on TV, these people are old as shit. Superman's one of the first heroes in comics books. I mean, he go way back to like the 40s or something like that. He's not one of the. I mean, he's one of the early ones. Batman, all these motherfuckers like 50 fucking something years or 60 years old, and we still watch them. If you make a new character, it's hard to get that shit off the ground. So what's the best way? Turn some of them. You ain't gonna turn all of them. They mad because you take one fucking little character. One. Well, not one, but a couple. A few. Cool. What's the big fucking deal? You could take, for instance, you hear a lot of talk about Captain America. There's a black Captain America. When I hear that, I just facepalm. Why? Because all that happened was Captain America couldn't be Captain America for a little while, right? So somebody took his place. One of his friends, one of his, sidekick that he worked with for a long period of time took his place. It was Falcon. He took the place of Captain America for a while, right? But guess what? Captain America couldn't be Captain America for a while. One of his friends, his sidekick, took his place for a little while and became Captain America for a little while, right? The same fucking deal, right? It was Winter Soldier that time, though, right? So how come you hear about Falcon, but you don't hear about Winter Soldier? So if the same fucking thing happens, but the person is black, then it's a big deal. So it wasn't a big deal when Captain America was somebody else because he was white, but then when Captain America was somebody else because he was black, it's a big deal. What the fuck? It was the same exact deal. I mean, the same exact thing. Captain America was incapacitated. One of his friends took over. The one friend just happened to be black. What makes him so much different than the other situation? Because he's black, so he must be from the ghetto. He like hip hop. Who the fuck? I know a few people that's black that don't like hip hop. Come on, stop that stupid shit. The people that say that is really racist, and some of them, they say that they're not racist. They're subconsciously racist. Keep my characters white for what? Then they'll say, well, if you could change characters, if you could change characters from black from white to black, then that means it should be the same as changing character from black to white. No, it's not the same deal. It's not the same. Here's the reason why it's not the same. Because white people in comics are already represented. That's the only difference. There's really no inherent difference in it. It's not like if you make a character that's black into white, is there something wrong with that? No, not in and of itself. It's the same fucking thing. The difference is the circumstances in which said action happened under. So is a character from black to white bad? No. Is it good? No, it just is what it is. It changes the character from black to white bad? No, it just is what it is. But under certain circumstances, it changes that. So if you only got one fucking black character out of, let's say it's 100 characters, one of them black, you turn them white. Now you ain't got no fucking black characters. That's different than you having 100 white characters. Well, let me say 99 white characters, one black character. You turn another character from from white to black. Now you got 2 to 98. You get what I'm saying? That's not the same thing. Okay, but let me get off that shit. But that's what the Asians are talking about, and they should complain about it. I'm not saying Scarlett Johansson can't do it. I'm not saying she can't pull it off, but it's a traditional Asian character. People cried about, this character is traditionally white. Well, if you say that about that, say the same shit about the Asian character. She's traditionally Asian. You get what I'm saying? But the difference is Asians aren't really represented over here in America. So if there's a role, shit. If there's a role for Asians, let them have that. Because they usually don't get it any fucking way. You know, how many Asians you see in movies? Damn near none. Let them have that. Shit. Everybody got every fucking thing else, and they can't let somebody have one fucking role. Stop that shit. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, last question. Larry has been making good content. Are you going to reach out to him? I don't plan on reaching out to him, but I don't see a problem with it. Okay, I had to stop reading Chibi comment section on this series. They are so tempted to spoil shit. Yeah, hate that shit. Okay, he was most likely killed in his sleep and got reset. I didn't think about that. In the beginning of the episode, those girls was in his room. Yes, they were. So did he get reset to the point when the girls was in his room? But that's not really so suspicious because they could have been in his room this time. But you're right. He could have been killed. Who killed him in his sleep? It could have been that fucking Jaswell. Remember I told you he was suspicious? And the girl was suspicious. Remember when he goes back in time when he dies. Right. But if he goes back and that's the thing. Like he was like, I'm healed. I'd never thought about that. That's good. Man, you smart, man. So now, what he needs to do is he's like, oh shit, did I go back? If he went back, now he's got to figure out who the fuck killed him. How'd he die? Who was it? And if once he figured that out, how to stop it from happening. You know what I mean? You smart, man. That was good. Next time I talk about Jaswell, I better put some respect on his name. I got to, man. Mean, is you done or is you finished? Both. My jaw fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, so if he went back in time now, but look, if he go back in time, what he needs to do is say, when they tell him he can get whatever he want, say, hey, I want $10 million and I want to be trained as a knight like Reinhardt, so I can become super strong and live at this castle and give three requests and call it a fucking day. Yeah, but I never thought about the dude could have been killed. That made that mystery even better, man. You smart. You real smart. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that. Peace.